What's up, everybody? It's time to do a bounty. I'm very excited about today's bounty. Mainly just because it's like a fun bounty. We're also on a new patch. The first thing I noticed is there is a drag the GUG to a space direction here, which kind of, I guess helps those folks who are struggling with what to do when you first get into the game. But let's look at the bounty. Bounty number 11 is back to school. It's been all fun and games so far, but we have to show the people that GUG can also be a teaching tool. For today's bounty, you must always prompt the amniotic pool with give subject matter quiz. So basically you pick the subject matter quiz, where the subject matter can be whatever you choose. Answer 10 different unique questions correctly in a single run, claim the bounty, and learn a thing or two about the trucking industry? Question mark. This bounty does not require you to win the run, but of course, we like to win the run anyway. So we should have a lot of fun here. Alright, so what do we want to do for our first quiz? Let me make sure. I'm going to make sure I know the give blank quiz. Okay. So let's go with a give dendrology quiz. Here at the Seraphim Sinkhole. Dendrology's trees, if you guys are unfamiliar. Propose a random dendrology question to the player. If correct, boost attack by 1. If incorrect, reduce attack by 1. We need to have a quiz counter going here. You know what else? It looks like with the slight change to the screen here that my things aren't in the right place anymore. Let's adjust here. Our lane count, I think, will still fit down here. Let's move our GUG nectar counter a little. How's that fit? A little high. We'll bring it down. Actually, let's move our lane counter. Oh god. If I can grab it. There's so many little pieces. There we go. We'll move our lane counter over here. And then we can make GUG nectar line up. I think near about perfect. Yeah. That looks a little cleaner. Alright, now let's get to this. We've got Quizzletwig. What a great name. Absolutely great name. Good old Quizzletwig. The Goozler is incoming. We've got these little incoming arrows as part of the new update. His only asks on this attack, so we're going to need to be using him to attack whenever we can. What is the oldest tree species in the world? That is a crazy question. I don't know if it's asking the right question that it thinks it is. I know that the oldest tree we've ever measured was a bristlecone pine, and maybe that's what it's saying. What the tree species that we've had the oldest sample of, I believe, was a bristlecone pine. So we'll see if that's correct. Yeah, that's what it's going for. That's a fun little starter there. I think we're still fine here. Which tree has leaves that are shaped like needles? That is obviously a pine tree. The leaves of pine trees are just called needles. That is 2 questions. So, you know what? I'm going to start me a little notepad here, and I'll keep you guys updated. We have answered an oldest tree. It was bristlecone. That's 1 question correct. We have answered a needle leaves, and that was pine. So those are 2 questions we have answered that are unique. I think the hardest part of this is just really going to be getting in the unique questions. We got a new tooltip. Drag GUGs to buy items from the shop. Oh, they kind of locked up. Oh, I don't know who did this. Whatever dev did this, where they locked to the place before I let go of them. A+. A+ behavior from you. Whoever you are, hero. Let's see, 5. I really want the attack though, so we're gonna go ahead and buy this one and then the attack as well. Oh, I love that so much. That feels so clean. Such a clean drag and drop there. We got Orky. So that's going to reduce attack there. I think since this one's already got a low attack, I'm going to let him take the hit. And then I'll move Quizzletwig over there afterwards. Oh, does it do it to all Gugs? It is all enemy Gugs. I'm going to try and take this hit because I want to be able to answer as many questions as possible. What is the study of trees called? Well, we asked for a dendrology quiz, so we got to go with dendrology. Alright, so let me add that to our notepad here. What is dendro? Dendro is study of trees. So that's 3 questions we've answered. Dude, did that one just die over here? Oh no, what? Oh, I didn't even know. I was so excited about the question that Destroyicist has destroyed one of our Gugs. And actually, terrifyingly enough, we're going to have to take a hit from him. No, we just lose, actually. We can't. Yeah, that's actually game over. That's so sad. Oh, he just died? Dude, we'll take it. That means we don't immediately lose, at least. It's not looking good from this point forward. But we've got a single Gug. Maybe we can make it. Alright, so it's give blank quiz. Let's do agriculture. My specialty. Oh, it doesn't fit. Give. How could we make that smaller? Let's try give. Chicken quiz. How about that? I don't know a lot about chickens. Animals are not my specialty, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Rip old Quizzletwig. Uh-oh. Transcendence failed. We'll try again. Because I saw a Gug for a moment. So I think it might have just been a little error there. Hopefully. Quizzican. Propose a question to the player. If correct, increase attack by 1. If incorrect, reduce attack by 1. It's the exact same thing. It happens on attack. He's a beefy boy. Problem is, we're going to be coming into a situation with a lot of enemy Gugs. And we're going to be taking some hits, which is not good for us. What is the currency used in Japan? That's not a chicken quiz. It is, I think, the yen. I think won is like maybe China or Korea. I think it's yen. Yeah, it's yen. So add that to our unique quiz count. Japanese currency. What is the substance that gives plants their green color? That's chlorophyll. Add that one to the counter. Plants, chlorophyll. We don't actually have to win. We just have to answer enough quiz questions. So, I think we're gonna lose. Okay, actually, we have to take this hit to not lose here. No, because we're still. Wait, that did more than 2, didn't it? Oh no, we'll be fine. What's the fastest land animal? That's the cheetah. Alright, here we go. Land animal. Cheetah. So we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 so far. Oh, but now he's gonna die. That's oxygen. That run there, we got, what is that, 8? That's not a bad run, honestly, for this challenge, so we don't have to win. You know, we'd like to. We really got a bad hand there with that 10-10 that just, or I think it was the 10-10, yeah, that just destroyed our first quizzer. Sad that we couldn't get a chicken quiz. Let's try something that I generally know a lot about, which is apiculture, and that's bees. For those of you that don't know, an apiary, you know, is where you have bees. Oh, dude, look at this. Present a bee-related quiz. Question to the player. If answered correctly, increases GUG's attack by 1. They all seem to do this with the give blank quiz. I wonder if they programmed it to work that way for this challenge. It's very interesting. Oh, absolutely adorable quiz bee. We love him so much. What is the primary role of the queen bee in the hive? It's to lay eggs, which is right there. Correct. All right, so let's write that down here. We got queen bee. She lays eggs. That's one question. And I'm actually going to do some healing up here while we can. I'm not going to focus as much on the shop. As long as we have... actually, I hate that he's stuck there. I thought I was promised an undo button. Actually, they might have said that about the knowing where they go, which is this thing where they lock into place, and I like that, actually. So we'll generate 6, so we can grab some health, but we won't be able to get another GUG. Oh, we got the queen bee twice in a row, so this one doesn't count. It is lay eggs, though. What we can do is give this just regular GUG, attack and help, so that it can help us with the fighting there. Froggington. Since he's jumping to a random spot. Oh, which he didn't do. That was a lie. We were lied to. God, we're getting primary role of the queen bee on every question. That's so unfortunate. Yeah, seems like that's the only question it can give. Mega unfortunate. Let's try maybe something I'm not as good at. Let's try forestry quiz. Quizzy, propose a random question on forestry to the player. Again, exact same thing. It's on the this used attack step. I feel like they had to have modified it to frame these all the exact same way, because I've made quiz GUGs before and they were never always on this used attack. And Quiz B is basically useless for us because he only asks one question. What a jerk! I'm going to go ahead and sack Quiz B here, just to prove that it only has one question. We're gonna have to have Quizzy really alive here to keep us going. 7 and 5. We can take a hit from both of those, but actually, if he gets poisoned, we actually can't. The most common tree species in the world. I actually have no idea. I'm trying to think. There's a lot of species of oaks. There's a lot of pines as well. I think it's one of those two, but I actually don't know. It could be spruce. Trying to think, are acorns like this universal thing? Oof. Let's go with oak. That's incorrect. Big sad. That really hurts us on the challenge. We've got to correctly answer it. Which country has the largest forest area? Oof. So USA has reestablished a lot of forest here, but I think it's actually Brazil, unless they've... I know that they deforested a lot of the rainforest, but I know that a lot of the rainforest was in Brazil. Let's try that. That's not right either. We're missing all the questions. I think we're going to have to sacrifice our boy here. Nope, not there. Here. Just to try and learn some of the answers. I told you guys forestry wasn't my specialty here. Let's see. We've got give. Let's see if it can handle this. You think it'll give us actual calculus questions or just regular old math? Some like base level algebra. It's always on this used attack. Every single time. Here in the Zug Mill gyration. So we've answered only one quiz question correctly so far. Value of pi. Okay, hold on now. Pi is an option. What is happening here? Oh, this is brutal. Everybody rounds to 3.14 CalcuZog. I'm sorry, did its health... Oh, now see, now this is a calculus question. The derivative of x squared, which is 2x. We all know that. The unfortunate thing here is we're going to die. But at least we can answer 2 quiz questions first. I want to... What does it want here? Did it want you to just say pi is the value of pi? That's wild. What % of the Earth's land is covered, or area is covered by forests? Ooh. That's a great question. It's got so many percentages close together here. I don't know. 28? 31? Ah, 31. Hey, now you know. Alright. See, I'm going to give this one more go before I take a break. I've got to go eat some dinner. But I was really excited to try this bounty out. Give. I'm very bad at geography, so I don't need to ask that. It's just what came to me there. Let's bring back the calculus quiz, just for fun, and then we'll do another one on the next go at it. And I said, you know, we'd take a break out of this, but maybe we just beat it. Maybe this is the time. Need to reset my quiz counter over here. Alright. What is the limit? Oh god, dude, I'm not calculating limits right now. This might be obvious, but it's been so long. Hold on, I'm about to cheat. We're about to see if Google Lens can solve this for me. Google Lens, make your magic solve this math problem. It says E. Dude, Google Lens coming in absolutely clutch. You saw it here first, folks. Google Lens will do your calculus homework if it comes from a GUG. Right, we're up to 9, but we want at least 10 to buy another GUG, so... we already did this one. Derivative of x to the second power is just 2x. If you're new to derivatives, it's easy when it's something to the power. You just move it down in front. Piece of cake. You know how to do calculus now. Alright, and what we're going to do here is just buy another GUG. Having GUGs is important. So we've answered 2 questions here. We had a limit approaching infinity problem. I didn't think it was going to be capable of giving actual questions. The answer was E, and we did a derivative of 2x, or x squared actually, which was 2x. So we've answered 2 questions so far. He did that thing I hate, where he moved around and hit me in the face. Now we've already answered that one, so that one doesn't really help us any. I'm gonna let him. Oof. I've got to leave everybody in play here because he's gonna move them around. So we're probably about to lose some GUGs, unfortunately. Alright, pi is pi. You know, that's what it wants you to say there. Dude, we lost some GUGs for real. We lost almost everybody. We've answered 3 questions. So give ice cream quiz. There we go. That's something I like. This better be an ice cream themed quiz question. Because the chicken did not ask chicken quiz questions. Got a little swirl on his head. Man. Do we lose here? Yeah, I think we do lose here. The only way we don't is if every other GUG is behind GUGzilla. Because it's going to take us, I guess, mint. Is that right? I don't know. Oh, because he lowered our attack, now we can't win. Ripperoni. That one was quick. I'm going to do one more. Oh, also, that one didn't follow the pattern all of them did. It let us input an answer. Give. Ooh, let's do hydrology. Alright, we're back to the regular quiz setup here. With old Aqua Quizzle. Oh man, what percentage of the Earth is fresh water? I've done a demonstration for this so many times because it's like usable, like potable fresh water is literally like a drop from a 5-gallon bucket. But I think actual fresh water is significantly more than that because you have like polar ice caps, all that stuff. But I want to say that I generally think of salt as being 97, and maybe that's a roundup, so maybe it's 3. It is not. It could be a round down, so maybe I need to go with the 2.5. Let's buff these guys up a little bit. Oh, no. Now we're going to have to take a hit because I need to ask a question as often as possible. The largest freshwater lake by volume in the world. I mean, they don't call it Superior for nothing, right? That is incorrect. Okay, I guess they do. Give us a pre-K quiz that has easy questions. Quizorca. We gotta get some hydrology questions right. Like, what are we doing? What is the name of the study of... Well, that's hydrology. We know that one. That's what we asked for. Alright, so we gotta add that to our counter. Just in case. I don't think this is the run, but we'll try. That's one question down. They've changed the way it works when you're getting the bonus transcend. It happens before the 2-lane, I just noticed. Or I really just thought about. What is the largest freshwater lake by volume? Oh, I didn't know this. Let's try Baikal or Tanganyika. Baikal. Oh, it's Baikal. We got it. Who discovered penicillin? Alright, well, Louis Pasteur is pasteurization. Marie Curie, it's like radioactivity, right? So it's got to be Alexander Fleming. It's the only one I don't recognize as doing something. And indeed it is. So that's 3 right there. We got penicillin. And what was the other one? Largest lake. So we're at 3 quiz questions correct of the 10 needed to complete the bounty. Oh, and we have to go again? That seems like that's triple. Shouldn't we have got a shop there? That's like 3. You literally couldn't have 3 GUGs by now because we had no shop. Let's do give. What about a nutrition quiz? It's a nutritional question. We'll see. Oh, and he's a pumpkin GUG. God, he's an attack reducer, unfortunately. I'm gonna let Quizorca keep getting healed back here. The main mineral found in dairy products. I think they're actually fortified with calcium, and so that's got to be what we go with, right? Indeed. So quiz question number 4, answer correct, is calcium is milk. Heal up, buddy. You're gonna need it. And unfortunately, you're still gonna die, it seems. Because we can't take multiple hits like this. So, if they're both gonna die, it doesn't matter. We want him to take the least amount of damage. Excuse me? That's calcium. That's Alexander Fleming. Unfortunate that we took a hit there. Because if we were going to take a hit anyway, we could have just let him live. The father of computers is Alan Turing. For his language deciphering machine. Oh, is it not? Hold on. I'm Googling that, because I swear it is. Father of computers. Oh, it's apparently some guy named Charles Babbage. Who knew? Not me. Oh, and then it says people also, and Alan Turing's on the list. So, debatable? I'm saying debatable. That's brutal. Can we buy another GUG? Like, we need it. Thank God. Yeah, we're buying that GUG back there. Actually, that potion heals for 8. We're buying this GUG here so that we can get to that. I didn't even know they went up to 8. Oh, and we can buy that one. Charles Babbage. Didn't know that one, guys. What are we at? I feel like we're low on quizzes. 4. We got a GUG to get a quiz about. A give plant quiz. It's like, oh yeah, here's a quiz about power plants. Quizzled Rose, or Quizzled Rose, I suppose. 7-Eleven. The Goozler. He's lowering your attack. We'll go ahead and give him a go. Which flower is known as a symbol of peace? Which flower is known as a symbol of peace? I'm looking at my wife and hoping she knows the answer. Oh, lily? She lied to me, ladies and gentlemen. I'm getting a divorce. GUG said you were wrong. What's the capital of France? That's not Paris. I'm going to be quite upset. Have been lied to my whole life. Alright, so we got to add that to our list here. Paris, France, and then whatever the other one asks here. The largest type of tree in the world. I know when I was a little kid, they were telling me how big redwoods were, of course. But for some reason, I'm thinking it's sequoia. By largest doesn't mean tallest. I'm going to go with redwood, but I feel like it's just not right. Yeah, it's not. Unfortunate. Luckily, we have plenty of people to answer questions up on the way. Who discovered penicillin? That's Fleming. We already answered that one. What is the part of the plant that conducts photosynthesis? Well, most of it, but the leaf is the major part. The leaf is photosynthesis. Gets us up to 6 questions. So we'll move him there, him there. Symbol of peace. Maybe it's the orchid? It's definitely not a rose, right? White poppies. Maybe. But I'm going to go with orchid. It's not orchids. Capital of France is Paris. We already did that one. It doesn't count. And we ain't going to be able to afford no GUGs. We can't afford anything. And we've only got 2 health on each GUG. So, yeah. I guess we'll go ahead and try to answer 2 more questions before we lose out here. Largest type of tree. Let's try sequoia. Yeah, sequoia is what they wanted. So, hey, that gives us, 7. That's our best run so far, I think. But we ended with another France there. Alright. Well, that's not a bad first run through on trying that. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a blast, actually. This is probably the most fun I've had on a bounty failure video so far. But you guys have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video.